All right, what's happening, man? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about Dossier Perfumes Ambery Lavender, which came out, I believe, in 2021. I have owned this stuff since early 2022, and I've gotten enough messages from people about this stuff that I think it's worth taking the time to actually just make a video. So we're going to go over this stuff before we get into the fragrance. As always, guys, you know the drill. If it's your first time here and you haven't done so already, I very nicely ask you to stop what you're doing and subscribe and ring the bell. That is if you like the content, of course. So I don't want to spend too much time on the presentation because Dossier, they kind of all look the same, but we'll go over that briefly, get into the fragrance itself, and I want to let you guys know how it performs compared to the real thing and how it actually smells compared to the real thing. So for starters, they all come in the same box. And the little pro tip that I like to do that some of you guys have, taken from me is I like to take the informational card and tape it to the outside of the box. They have the name and stuff on the back, but for whatever reason, I like having that Dossier information card on the front of my box, just taped. And I also sometimes will take a highlighter and highlight what fragrance it is, so I know what I'm looking for. If I'm in the mood for Gucci Guilty, or I'm in the mood for Armani Code Eau de Parfum or whatever. Anyways, the boxes all look the same. You guys have seen them. Cardboard box. I like to keep these boxes just because they kind of stack together really well in an organized fashion. You guys get the idea. Not bad. I enjoy their boxes for whatever it's worth. The bottles, like I said, all look the same, so I don't want to spend too much time, but round bottles, very minimal. White sticker with the name and notes and some info. Nothing on the back. You do have a sticker on bottom with the 50 milliliter, yada, 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 if you want to take the time to pause. The caps are lightweight plastic, but very rigid and hard, and have like a metal case on them, if you will. Collar and whatnot's all just plain Jane, smooth metal. They are magnetized, so you don't get a cap click, but you get a magnet. So we're not going to edit that out, but I dropped it. Anyways, the distribution on the sprayer is pretty solid as well. Not bad for the price range at all. You get a good solid even spray. Whew, that is powerful. So I'll put the notes up on the screen here, and I'm going to read them from the bottle. In the top, what we've got listed is, if I can get my lighting right, lavender, bergamot, and grapefruit. In the mid, tarragon, gaiac wood, and neroli. And then in the base, benzoin, cedarwood, and tonka bean. So I have the dry down on a test strip. For starters, performance-wise, Dossier off my skin was about neck and neck with the real thing. I don't have Armani Code Eau de Parfum, but I did have a decant that I just finally went through the rest of the way about a month ago. So this one, when I would wear it side by side and compare the two, I got like 5 or 6 hours off of my skin with this Ambery Lavender, and that's literally neck and neck with the Armani Code Eau de Parfum. That one was about 5 or 6 hours as well. So they're dead even as far as performance goes on my skin anyways. Now, price-wise, Dossier blows Armani Code out of the water. I think right now on FragranceNet, after their discount code, a 2-ounce bottle of Armani Code Eau de Parfum is like $85, and you can get this 50 milliliter bottle from Dossier for like $29, if I remember correctly. So big savings. Dossier blows them out of the water as far as price goes. Now, scent itself, this is slightly different to my nose than the real thing. To my nose, the Armani Code Eau de Parfum is a little bit deeper and richer. The powdery nuance of that fragrance is a little bit richer. This one, Dossier, to my nose, the citrus is a little more amplified. Like that bergamot and whatnot, it's a little more amplified. You get really close to the vanilla, powdery aspect of that fragrance. But again, this citrus is a little bit more amped up to me, and I like it a lot. I would say if I'm going to grade this, it's about 85 to maybe 90% of the real thing if I'm being generous, but it's really good. I enjoy this. I enjoy this enough to where as I wore them side by side, I decided I'm going to keep this, and I don't need to buy a bottle of the real thing. Now, I'm not the craziest about that powdery lavender DNA. I own enough fragrances where that's not something that really grabs me and, steals my heart. But this one's really good. Like I said, 85 to 90% the real thing. They did a good job. For the price, I think it's a damn good route to take. And if you really, really enjoy this, maybe it's worth stepping up to the real thing, because the real thing is a little bit deeper, a little bit richer, a little bit higher quality, if you will. But Dossier did a great job. Just wanted to show them some love in case you guys were curious if it's worth looking into or not. I think that it is. Hey man, if you liked the video, drop me a like because it matters. It lets YouTube know the video is worthwhile, the channel is worthwhile, you liked it. Maybe someone else will like it too. They should show it to other people. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I don't know why you haven't already, but you should. Until next time, guys, I will leave you how I always leave you. Take your vitamins, hit the gym, and always stay improving. God bless, be well. Until next time, I'm out.